connecting you to our community, 11 Connects. Welcome to 11 Connects. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Carl Carlson. He's the CEO and founder of Carlson Financial. Great to see you, Carl.
Good to connect, Jen.
Yes.
Great to be a little
at a
closer
distance.
Yeah.
Here we are, outdoors though, so it's great to be out in this wonderful weather. So I want to talk to you. Can you please walk me through what has gone on with IRAs this year? I know, we got a little personal flyby here as we go, but that's actually what's happening with our IRAs. I feel like things are whizzing by and changing all the time, and I'm trying to track. So tell me what happened in January, March, and what's going on now.
All right, so you have these things called RMDs, required minimum distributions. Generally, that affects someone 70 and a half or older. However, if you are a beneficiary of an IRA, even younger, you still have to keep taking those RMDs. So, back in the beginning of the year, towards the end of last year, a law came into effect that said no longer is it 70 and a half, they changed it to 72 years old.
Okay, that was the first change.
So that was change number one. Then in March, with the CARES Act and everything that was coming out, they came out and they said you actually do not have to even take an RMD this year.
Got it.
Okay, so some people maybe already had, so that could be a problem. And now in June, they went back and said, you know what, for all those people who might have taken their RMD already, you can put it back into the IRA. Well,
okay, so we got to keep up here. So the implications then for people, we have a busy day overhead, but that's all right, Carl. So the implications for people that may have taken it out, you're telling me they can put it back in by when?
By August 31st. You only have until August 31st to get it back into the IRA.
So why would someone want to do that? Because we filed taxes already. Is there still a tax implication? Can it affect this year's taxes?
Yeah, so it could still help this year's taxes if you put it back in, but if you filed already, you're going to have to file an extension, not an extension, an amendment.
An amendment,
Yeah, if you filed an extension, then you're okay, so you don't have to do the amendment. But if you did it, you can put it back in, and then you can file an amendment and get that tax money back. Because one of the issues is sometimes when you have that RMD, you have to take it. So by taking it, you have to pay tax on it, but it also makes some of your other income taxable that wasn't.
And so if we get that amendment in, and if we get it in by August 31st, that's when we have to roll it back, then we might get a break on all of that.
Yeah.
Got it.
If you didn't need the money, then that makes sense.
But this is a hard decision to make. I'm sorry, I'm finding it confusing. You know, so that's why we need someone like you. I mean, is it important to sit down with an advisor, particularly in this year, and take a look at your whole portfolio and all the impacts of these new laws?
Definitely, because not only do we do investments and insurance products, we also do income tax planning. So we're going to help you determine, should you take it out, leave it in. Beneficiary IRAs can also now go back into the IRA. So a lot of tax planning that needs to be done there.
Wait, so beneficiary ones can go back?
I just wanted to add a little more confusion for you, Jen.
It's like a game of Twister, Carl. I don't know where to put my hand next. Okay, got it. But that's where you help us. So bring in whatever IRAs, even if you did make a withdrawal, it's not a done deal till August 31st.
Right.
What's the first step then in making that appointment, and what do we need to kind of bring with us when we do?
Yeah, just give us a call, 844-CARLSON, or on our website, carlsonfinancial.com. If you've already filed a tax return, we're going to want to see that. If not, we're going to want to see your last couple of years. And it could just even be a quick phone call. So give us a call.
Got it. But good advice to have that tax return ready. And don't think this year's a done deal yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Thanks for catching us up. We certainly appreciate it, Carl. Thanks for joining me. I'm your host, Jen Lennon, keeping you connected.